we got a small problem today that I'm hoping that we can fix. So I'm gonna go down here to the chicken coop, show you what our problem is, and then we're gonna see how on earth we can get this fixed. Jay-Z, I'm gonna need your help today, okay? Listen, we gotta get these ladies to start laying in the right places. Where you going, dude? Come on. I'm trying to get your help here. You can't run away. I need your help. Fine. Get your ladies under control. I'll take care of the rest. All right, so as you know, we built this chicken coop a little ways ago. Maybe, what, like a year and a half, something like that. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff's gone on since then. But we put in a laying box, which should be able to handle the number of layers we have. It's really no big deal. That said, inside the run, I added laying boxes, okay? Plenty of room now, right? So why is it that these biddies want to lay in the worst place possible? Yeah, you see that? They're laying, look at that. They're laying in here where they roost and poop. It's disgusting. I mean, we've got plenty of room in here. Right there's a mama. Whoops, we don't want to get too close to you. Look at that. Plenty of room in here to lay. There's at least 4 stalls in there for who we have. She's comfortable, she's happy, she's laying her eggs, you know. No big deal. So why on earth are they in here laying in that? Yuck. Out here, we've got what? 10? 10 more boxes to lay in? And let's not forget this guy over here that they can go in and lay in. Now, if you're unsure about chickens and their laying habits, if they want to lay and the laying box is full, they're gonna find another place to lay. So they're either gonna lay in our barn or they're gonna lay in the poop, which is weird and gross. So I've got to break that habit. One of the things that I could do is to block off that area in there, but I'm worried about the fact that I don't remember things quite well. And honestly, we're so busy here that I don't even think Courtney would remember that well. So blocking that off isn't really a good decision, because they're going to want to go in there, and if we forget to block off the roosting area, they will come right back out, and they may not roost inside the coop anymore. So what I'm going to try here, I think the opening in the back is preventing them from going in there, because it's not dark enough or private enough, or who knows. These biddies need something, and I got to figure out what it is. So that's what we're going to start with. However, I don't really know what materials I'm going to use. So I'm thinking the first thing I'm going to start with is actually going to be the simplest, which is to just put some sort of tarp material here and cover this up. I don't know if I have a tarp here on the property. I think I got some pieces laying around I'm going to try. So we're going to put a tarp on the backside here and see if... Whoop, she's done laying. Letting everybody know. I got an egg in there. I'm all done. Who's next? Chickens are funny, man. I love it. Love chickens. But yeah, we're going to hang it here. See if we can darken it up. Make it a little bit more, I don't know, luxurious, calming. Whatever. Something better than this situation. Let's go see what we can find around here. I thought about using wood over there, but the problem with wood is it's going to get wet. So I've either got to paint it, or it's got to be waterproof, or something different than just regular plywood or regular wood. And I don't really want to screw around with this all day long. So I want to find something quick and easy. If quick and easy works, then we can be done. And on a homestead like this, when you've got a lot of stuff to do, you're super busy, quick is key. Simple is key. Yeah. I worked out right before this, which was a really poor decision, because now I'm hiking up that hill which doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you're carrying a camera, a tripod, and you've really got no gas left, all right, enough of that. Let's get in here in the shed and see what I have. I looked around the yard and I've got a lot of tarps, but they're all in use, of course. And some of them are just icky, gross, and I should probably throw them away anyway. Let's look at what we got. Y'all remember the loft I built, right? That sucker is amazing. And I'm glad we made it, but guess what? All it did is cause me to put more stuff in the shed that now I need to figure out how to store better. That's another video. Let's find a tarp. Alright, that's a wood slab. Don't need that. More wood. Don't need that. Bikes. Oh yeah, buckets, coolers, chairs, camping, yada 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 yada. Well, that's unfortunate. Nothing up there I can use. Alright. What's this? Oh. No. That's a tarp, but that sucker is massive. That white tarp is like the size of a football field. I swear, it's so big. It's so big. Can't use that. We did have one that we used to have on top of the hay, and I'm wondering if I still kept some of the remnants. I thought I did, but I'm not totally sure. I'm also not sure that white is going to do the trick, but we're going to find out. I do think I have something down here next to the garage, which probably should have been the first place I looked since it was right here, but it's whatever. Unfortunately, this tends to be like my get it out of the garage and store it somewhere area, which isn't really cool at all. I need to fix that another day, put it on the list. You know how it goes. But, haha, look, I do have some remnants of a white tarp. Let's see how big it is and if we have enough to use. Oh yeah, I think this one here is gonna be perfect. Yeah, I can even cut this down if I need. No big deal. That other one over there is way too big, but this one here is gonna be perfect. So we'll start with that. Before I start messing with it though, I wanna go down there and measure the space I need, which probably should have been done before I walked up that hill, because now I'm gonna have to walk up the hill again after I go down there, because I don't really know what tools I'm going to need. Yeah, what are you going to do? I'm getting my steps in, folks, getting my steps in. Oh, the shop. Love the shop. If you're fairly new to our channel and you haven't really gotten too deep into what it is that we do here or our videos, whatever, you really need to understand a couple things. And one of those is that we feel very strongly that whenever you can, try to make things by hand, you know, get some handmade stuff and make it yourself, do it yourself, figure it out, like be resourceful. I had an argument once about what self-reliance was, and someone tried to tell me that, you know, just because you make things on your own doesn't make you self-reliant. Self-reliance is about food only. Well, y'all are crazy, because self-reliance means to rely on yourself, at least in my book. Anyway, the other one is that you're homegrown, right? So grow things that you need. So even our kids, those are some homegrown kids, and I needed them because we got chores to do. Yeah, handmade and homegrown, folks. That's what you get here at Life on Beagle Road. Okay, I need a measuring tool. Let's get it. Marking and layout tools. Whoop. You can never have too many measuring tapes. You just never know. Let's go with light so I don't have to sweat as much. This is actually one of my absolute favorite tape measures. It's tiny, lightweight, fits in my pocket. It's all good. If you want to get antique about it, get this sucker right here. If you want to copy an antique, you get that sucker right there. Yep, I'm a dork. I'm a nerd. I like tools. A good bit of you know that I love making stuff. It's just what I do, you know? And one of the things I've neglected is to show you the shop. I have some major updates in this shop. That's actually what I spend a lot of time doing when I'm not making videos, so I owe you all an update on the shop. But not today. I mean, if you want an update on the shop, let me know down below in the comments, because I'll make that video. You just gotta let me know what you want, because I'm here for you after all. Let's go measure. All right, I actually changed my mind about walking up and down the hill. I'm gonna get the four-wheeler because that's fun. Let's do that. So who thinks they know what I might have forgotten back at the top of the hill? Yep. Tape measure. Good thing I got this four-wheeler, huh? Ha ha! Back up the hill we go. Ollie, I'm not gonna take you with me this time. So it's like 5 feet by 4 feet, but if I attach it to the outside, which is my original plan, instead of having to go on the inside and do it, just gonna attach it to the outside. I don't have anything from here down to attach it to, and I could get all kinds of wind in there that they're really not gonna like, possibly, I don't know. So I could put a 2x4 right here on the inside that allows me to attach to it, keep it from flapping around, you know? Probably have the same problem on the other side. I really only have this central post here to screw into, plus the top and the bottom. I think the way I put it in here, I don't have it attached to this post. Let me see if I can poke it with a stick. What do you think the chances are that this just breaks? Ah, it didn't break, and I was correct. So maybe I attach it on the inside, maybe? Yeah, let's try that. I think that's our better plan. But 4 feet by 5 feet, let's see what we can do. I got 7 feet on the short end, and I've got like 10 feet 8 inches on the long end. I could fold it and take the 10 feet, and I'd have doubled up on the 5 feet. That's the width, right? And then the 7 feet, I could just fold it over that and then just go down 4 feet. Seems like a waste of material, because look, it's coming in handy, right? This is just a tarp that ripped, that I cut up and decided I'll save all the good parts, because the tarp's in great shape. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go get our tools. I'll be right back. Hey ducks, do you remember that time I made you a really awesome duck house and took off my nose making it, and then you never used it, and now you just lay around the yard everywhere? Do you remember that? Yeah? You don't remember, huh? I do. Thanks a lot, ducks. Thanks a lot, ducks. These ducks make Easter happen every single day. All right, let's see what we need in here. We're gonna need screws. Don't need lag screws, Tapcom, screws, nails, lathe tools, screws. What's in here? Too long, too big, 1.5. Yeah, there we go. Number 8s, 1.5, multi-purpose. Can be used outside, yes. washers so that way the screws don't rip through the tarp in case we get some high winds. Shouldn't be an issue, but we're gonna make sure we don't have issues. Washers. Let's see, let's check these. Nope, that's not gonna fit. How about these? Oh, yep, that'll fit. We're going to need a cutting implement. All right, cutters. Too small. I think these will work. I'm missing some stuff in here, but these will work. And we're going to need, well, yeah, drill. Let's get that. Found everything I need except for my drill. I'm gonna go in the house and check to see if I can find it in there. Door to the house is locked. Gotta love that. Let's go the other way. I swear this is why I don't get a whole lot done. Constantly running into obstacles that, you know, I created for myself. Duh. Yesterday I was working on something in the house here and left them in the closet. We're good now. All right, let's go. Try to make life easy on yourself and put everything in a bag so that way you can quickly get out of there and you're not leaving anything laying out. Because I leave things laying out all the time. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Hi, Moneypenny. Yes, we gotta do some work, okay? You gonna carry the camera or am I? I'll carry it. I'm gonna measure each piece from the edge that's straight. The other side is a cut edge, this is a straighter edge. So I'm gonna start from here, go the same distance over, and make a snip on the ends. Then I'll fold it over, which will give me a nice straight line that I can cut. And then I know I've got a pretty equal piece. That should do it. Now to figure out how we're gonna slip it in there and attach it. I've got these screws up here. There's one here, there, there, and there. All kind of holding this sucker up. I'm gonna try and come in just under those screws and see if I can't get it to fit. So what I'm gonna have to do is actually secure one corner and then try and get it up and come across, because as I lift and pull on one side and then I go to lift and pull on the other side, it just keeps falling down. So let's attach one side and then go from there. The chickens were at one point using these. After we put them in, we tested them and everything seemed to be working out just fine. And then all of a sudden, they went back to using the nesting area instead. Chickens want a nice, quiet, calming, soothing spot to lay their eggs. And if they don't feel that way, they're not going to use it. If it's too crowded, they're not going to use it. But also, if they start using something and they feel used to it, they're going to keep using it. So it may be that I'm going to have to close that off for a period of time and just have to be on it. Like if I can get through maybe like 3 to 4 days of taking care of that every day, I should be able to prevent them from going in there and using it. But we'll see how it goes for now. Let's get this up first. Now the other side I'm going to put in, but it's going to be a little bit more temporary until we can get it adjusted to fit neatly. But at least now when I pull this out, I can tug it the whole way. I didn't think about this, but I've got the camera resting on these boxes, and now I need to pull from behind. Please don't fall, Mr. Camera. All right, I think we're good. I'm loosening the screws that are holding this up so I can get it in behind, because it's not coming up like I want. It's kind of getting stuck back in there. I got it up through the whole way across there. That was the plan, so we're good there. Now to secure it and reattach those screws, and then adjust all the excess, I guess, right? All right, well, it's all done. It's not as pretty, but it's not terrible. It does look a bit darker in the boxes, so hopefully they'll use those and lay some eggs in there. We're gonna have to check back and see how it goes. We're definitely gonna have to take some eggs from inside and put them in here. I'm gonna mark them so I know which ones are the ones that were in the dung and which ones are fresh. That'll help, and hopefully that'll help train them to lay in here. So yeah, we'll check back and see if we made any progress, and hopefully we did. If you're having trouble getting your hens to lay where you want them to lay, check to see what's going on with them, you know, on a day where you're not doing a whole lot. Like, are they all trying to lay at the same time? Is it crowded? Did they find a better place? Like, try to figure it out. Maybe there's something going on that you're not aware of. Sometimes we'll get a hen that just won't leave the laying box. She'll hang out in there most of the day because she might be broody, or she's just lazy and loves it in there, which is totally fine. I mean, we all need some time on the couch, right? But there's plenty of room here. They should be getting in here and laying like crazy. So we got to figure out what the deal is and go from there. If you want to check out some more videos about how we deal with our chickens or stuff that's going on here with some of our other animals, check out these videos below, and I'll catch you on the next one, folks. Have a good one.